Hey guys, I know it's been a while. I am late again for this video, but I did want to do kind of another update and tell you guys what's going on, even though not too much has changed. But this past Saturday, the 11th of November, I think it was, I did officially turn 20 weeks. Turn 20 weeks. I don't know if that's the correct term, but I'm halfway through my 20th week of pregnancy. So, I think my last update was 13 weeks. So yeah, sorry that it's been almost 2 months since my last video, but I am just so tired. Like, by the time I work all day and then get home and make dinner and like pick up and just do everything that I have to do, I am so tired. I don't feel like filming anything. And I guess I don't really have to, but I still would like to do at least somewhat of an update. But that's why it hasn't been as frequent. Like, I originally wanted to do every 4 weeks, but that's why it hasn't been as frequent as I wanted it to be, just because I'm so tired and just drained. Like, physically, mentally, emotionally, every kind of draining there could be is that I'm drained just from it all. Just between like trying to keep up with work and like do all the things I used to do, and financial struggles like that everyone goes through, and trying to maintain my like normal life, like seeing people, not just sleeping and eating and doing just that on my with all my free time. It's just exhausting. I'm just like, I'm burnt out right now, and it's hard because I feel like when you're pregnant, people assume you're being dramatic, and it's really not that bad, but it can be really bad some days. Just the exhaustion, just like you just want to sleep and you stay in bed and not do anything, but you have other responsibilities, and it can just be really draining. So sorry to have a pity party for myself, but that's why I haven't been uploading. But okay, so 20 weeks, halfway through my pregnancy, which is really exciting but also really sad. I love being pregnant. Like, I know I complain about being tired, and for a while I was dealing with a lot of nausea and just being forgetful and not feeling like 100% there. But I do love being pregnant. I love having a baby inside me, and he's started to kick now too, so I'm loving that. And I'm starting to feel like decent about myself again. Like, before, I just felt like a monster, like a troll. Like, I was breaking out everywhere and not sleeping and not eating, so I just looked awful. But now I have like a little more energy, and I'm eating normally again and sleeping okay for the most part. Some nights I'm still hardly sleeping at all, but sleeping okay for the most part. So I'm starting to feel like pretty again, which is great. I appreciate that. But yeah, so that's good. I guess that's changed since last time. I feel like that has just been like a recent thing. I've gotten some like new clothes lately, some new maternity clothes that make me feel cute, and yeah, so that's nice. New symptoms, I don't really know. Just like being super uncomfortable. It was really bad this past weekend, or the weekend before this weekend. I just felt like my back and my ribs were literally just going to crumble. Like, I felt like there was so much pressure on them, and like they were being pushed out, which I assume happens when you're making room for a child. But it was so painful and like awful. And then at night, he really starts to kick at night. I feel like as soon as I lay down, he starts to kick, and sometimes that can be uncomfortable too. just to find a position where I'm comfortable and I'm comfortable with him kicking and all that stuff. And just like sitting for a long time, if I have to be like upright with my posture, that can get old really fast. I like have to be wiggly around all the time, or like hunch or arch my back, or sit with my legs crossed or something. I feel like I'm constantly changing positions. So that's not the best, but with things really starting to get bigger and bigger, like I feel like he's like doubling in size every week. That is to be expected, so I'm not too worried about it. I knew that was gonna happen at some point, but it's okay. I just do what I need to do to get comfortable and wear comfy clothes, pretty much. So yeah, that, and then this past weekend I also got my first really bad like heartburn, where I had to like go downstairs and get some Tums, and kept me up for like an hour and a half in the middle of the night, which was really frustrating, just because I already couldn't get comfortable. So I finally fell asleep, and then I woke up with heartburn, so I did get a little frustrated about that. What else? Oh, like, this might be TMI again, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. Pregnancy is a lot of TMI, so sorry. But my left boob has been like, it's not sore, like tender. It's like when I go to put my oil on after my shower, I use this Mother's Blend oil. It's supposed to help with stretch marks and keeping you hydrated and stuff. I was rubbing that on, and I had like this weird pain in my left boob, and I looked it up on the forum that I'm a part of, and other women had it in their left boob also, and so that it's probably from starting to produce milk. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that, and if it continues to happen, I'm just gonna talk to my midwife about it. But that was something weird. Swelling, I'm starting to swell now, like a couple days out of the week. I'll find my fingers swelling, and I'll have to take off my ring. If I'm on my feet too long, my feet start to swell. I feel like when I wake up, my face is swollen. Like, I feel like my lips, like, they look like plump, and like my cheeks are kind of swollen. Not swollen, but just like puffy. So yeah, that started happening. What else? I had something in my head, but it totally went away. What was I gonna say? This is what I'm talking about. Like, I'll be just fine. I'll have something in my head, and it will completely just go away. And then I feel like an idiot. Because I'm not trying to forget stuff, but it just happens. I have no idea. Maybe it'll come back to me. Hair? I've been getting hair in like the weirdest places. Like, hair I didn't usually have to worry about before. Like around my belly button. Dakota, I can't really tell because like if I look down, I can't really see too much. I can like see my feet, but like my legs and my lower belly and all of that I can't really see. And Dakota pointed out that I had like a hair on my belly button, which he thought was so funny. But yeah, that's a new one. Getting out of breath. I don't know if you can tell, but just talking, I have to like catch my breath like I just ran or something. Which I hate, and I also feel like makes me like look like such a fatty. But yeah, sorry, I'm just watching SpongeBob because I'm still a child myself. But yeah, getting out of breath if I talk for too long or anything like that, I just sound like I'm just like obese and can't catch my breath. Laying down, especially if I lay down like flat on my back, and I like, the other night I laughed really hard and I had to like sit up to catch my breath. It's something funny that I find funny that happens, but if I have to talk to a client or something and I'm like between every word, it's like, okay, this is a little ridiculous. But it did say in my pregnancy update for this week that would start happening just because him growing so big now is putting a lot of pressure on my lungs, so it's expected to happen. But I guess you've heard me refer to him as him, but we did find out it was a boy, and we found out at 17 weeks. So we had our gender reveal party. I'll put in a clip somewhere in here so you guys can see that. It was really fun. A lot of people. We both have huge families, so it was a lot of people, and but it was a lot of fun, and we're so excited that we're having a boy. We originally our dream was to have 2 boys, and our first one would be named Jack, just because of Nightmare Before Christmas. It's kind of been decided ever since we started talking about having a family, so we're really, really thrilled about that. And I just really wanted a little boy for Dakota. Like, I'm not super picky, like I'm not like, oh, I need a little girl, but he really wanted a little boy, so it's really fun. And we've just been working a lot. He's working a lot of overtime lately, like 50 to 55 hours a week. I just got a second job where I'll be working around like 50 to 55 hours a week. And we're just working a lot, trying to get everything situated because time is flying by. Like, we only have 4 more months until March, which is crazy and stressful, but so exciting at the same time. So we're just really busy with that, and in our free time we try to see family and friends as much as we can, just because we feel like we never do anymore. But yeah, not much going on. I can insert a belly picture. It's a lot bigger since last time, so yeah, if you guys can think of any separate videos you want to see besides these little updates, let me know. I know I haven't been consistent with these updates, so why would you guys think I would post another video? But in my free time, I do like to do stuff like this, and also just so I can look back on it with him. He can look back on it by himself and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just that my mom's doing laundry because I don't have a washer and dryer in my apartment, and catching up on some SpongeBob. So yeah, I thought I would update you guys while I had a free second. But yep, I will see you in the next video. I'm hoping to get Dakota in somewhere. He really wants to, but like I said, we just both are like working so much, and when we're not working, we're exhausted and don't feel like filming. So alright, well, I will see you guys next time, hopefully in like 5 weeks. Well, maybe, I don't know what to tell you guys, but I'm gonna try to have like at least 2 more updates, hopefully, if we can. Maybe more than that, I would like to, and then also do the birth vlog on top of that, but we'll see. Things are just being so crazy, so especially with the holidays and stuff, it's about to get really crazy. So yeah, but I will see you guys next time, whenever that will be, and I hope you have a really good day.